Hey everybody, welcome to another Dino Reacts, and what we have for you today is some more about the Donald Trump rally today. Like I said, I have another clip for you, and this one is from CBS. So let's see how they took it. And once again, after always, thanks everybody for subscribing, and let's get after it.
This is Trump's first campaign rally in the state in 8 years. The event was held in Crotona Park in the South Bronx. So why did he come to this area where voters there overwhelmingly picked Biden 4 years ago? CBS 2's Dick Brennan is here with more on that. Dick?
Yes, Christine. Donald Trump came in part to appeal to Black and Latino voters. Trump and Biden are essentially tied in polling among Latino voters in 5 swing states, according to the New York Times. Mr. Trump also wins more than 20% of Black voters, a tally that would be the highest level of Black support for any Republican presidential candidate since the enactment of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. But tonight, the battleground was the Bronx. Outside Crotona Park, demonstrators were squaring off. Many came to protest the appearance of former President Trump. Trump, who's been on trial and unable to hit the campaign trail nationwide, managed this stop in the solidly Democratic Bronx, which he lost in 2020 by 68 points to Joe Biden. But in this rally, he wandered down his New York memory lane, bragging of his hometown successes while making his case to voters.
We're going to bring businesses and big taxpayers back to New York. Got to bring them back. Got to bring them back.
The former president has been making gains in polls nationally amongst Black and Latino voters and made his pitch to those communities in one of the most liberal places in the U.S.
The biggest negative impact is against our Black population and our Hispanic population.
Listen, taxpayers leaving is going to be a big hurdle in New York because it seems like they don't understand how the economy is pushing. We need independent Americans with great ideas to build companies that hire lots of employees. We can't keep creating government jobs because government jobs don't stimulate the economy. They make it worse, actually. and also, government employees are not free thinkers. I'm just being government employees walk lock and step with paychecks, and that's not the people who should be running the country, man. Not at all. Nothing against government workers, but just to be honest. You know, we need more. You know what I'm trying to say.
Who are losing their jobs, losing their housing, losing everything they can lose.
And some supporters from the South Bronx say Trump is making a strong appeal. What are your main issues?
My main issues are the border, cost of living. I've been working 28 years, and I can't afford to buy a house.
We need to do much better in the Bronx and the United States of North America.
But the former president may still have a long way to go in selling his sometimes inflammatory style to one of the bluest places in the nation.
He was in here 4 years already. What did he do for us? Absolutely nothing. I'm born and raised here. This is my fault. He's not for.
He put American energy back in our hands. He lowered the child support tax. He made sure there was no global wars around the country. He did the Paris Accord. He stepped across. He neutralized London hardest. He made no wars. He made no wars with Russia. He was making us completely dependent upon ourselves for the military. I just gotta keep going down the list. He gave full-time employment to HBCUs, like the First Step Act. I don't know how. I think there's no number on how many first offenders or long-term prisoners that he got out of jail. He had to use Kim Kardashian to do it. I wasn't happy about that, but it still got done. You know what I'm saying? What did he do for us? He shut down the border, which made that there were more opportunities for jobs within the state. That made a lot of these companies that were taking on low labor had to officially pay people their job. Do we forget the minimum wage right up to $15 an hour? Who was that under? That was under Donald Trump. Now, even currently now, the minimum wage is still rising, not in the right ways, but those policies started under Trump. Well, where else do you want to go, lady? We can keep going. I'm gonna start rambling. We can keep going.
He's not for healthcare workers. He doesn't support us. And we want Biden because he supports us.
Trump's visit landed him in the congressional district of Richie Torres, who says the former president should take his pitch elsewhere.
So Donald Trump is no friend of the Bronx, and we're going to deliver a message that is long overdue. Donald Trump, we are ending your political career. You are fired.
The Biden campaign tonight accused Trump of pandering to Black and Latino voters, saying every half-hearted attempt by the Trump campaign to pander for Black and Latino voters is another reminder that the candidate who stepped into public life, falsely accusing the Central Park Five, who stepped into political life by taking the racist birther movement mainstream, who consistently demonizes and dehumanizes Black and Latino communities, has one true interest: regaining power so he can enact revenge on his enemies.
If there happens to be any liberals, progressives, or Democrats listening to my station, aren't you tired of being pandered and lied to like this? And then I would like you just to take that statement that was just so elegantly spoken out to us and apply it to the tactics of your own party. Everything that they say that Donald Trump will do, they are currently doing to him right now. Now, if you are so worried about Donald Trump doing those things, why are you not worried about it happening to him? He should be allowed the same luxuries and justices as all of us. That's why Latinos and Browns are getting behind him, because they're watching that system attack them like they have attacked them for years. I don't necessarily feel that way because I like to think above it, but I do understand how people feel about the system here and how they can find some similarities in how Donald Trump's being treated. So just Democrat, just ask yourself that. They keep lying to you. Stop following it. And if you take the time to look at this rally, all of the support for Donald Trump was from normal people, but the people hating are people bought and sold by the Biden-Harris outreach. So of course they're gonna have those things to say. And then how many years in New York have conservatives not had a chance to stand together like this? So of course there's going to be a lot of progressives that are going to be mad that somebody like took their glow to cut their light. They can't stand on the corner and be able to one to yell a conservative down. What's going to happen from this point going forward is all supporters of MAGA are going to be able to stand on their square in the streets, and support for them will come so they can talk, so their free speech can be open, and that will start funneling through New York like it's never happened before. And that's the biggest threat that I know that the liberals are having right now. And God bless them for that. God bless Donald Trump for standing up for this country and bringing balance back to this country, because the pendulum has swung way too far the other way. But as I say always, like, comment, subscribe if you like my content. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do to go forward, but we're continually getting the message out. You know what I'm saying? America first, make America great again, Trump 2024. Let's go, and always, chef's kiss.